For my people watching on YouTube, we do these once a week, every weekend, to see what the week is going to bring us from the tarot, and we go by your astrological signs element. So whatever element you want to use, whatever element you want to use. No, whatever sign you want to use. You can just make up an element. Just do it. Whatever sign you want to use, go for it. Sun, moon, rising. Do what feels right for you. Going first. Who's going first? Okay. So, who's gonna go first today? Which element? Which element? Imagine doing a tarot reading with Pokemon cards. There are people on TikTok who do that. And it's really funny, actually. Scorpio, if you're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, it is Pisces season, so that makes sense. Hello? Alright. We got Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands. The Lovers. The Lovers is obviously the standout card here, right? It's the major arcana. It's speaking to big, big things happening. The major arcana is like the things happening to us. The minor arcana is the things, our actions like within our control. For some of you, okay, I feel like you're meeting somebody this week, potentially. Okay. That could be a very deep connection. This isn't going to be for everybody, but or you're getting news about somebody that you already know that you're just forming a relationship with. Okay? This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anybody who you've just recently met, or no, not even just recently met, or no, who isn't quite like a lover's relationship to you yet, like a very deep ride or die connection, but you feel like they might be. Okay, I feel like you're getting news about this relationship, and things are going to move really fast with the 8 of Wands. Okay, this is you getting news about this relationship, specifically around like the passion and creativity that you share, and like the actions that you want to take with this relationship. And this is it moving really fast. Okay, over here with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands moves incredibly fast. Look at, there's an archer on the card and everything, showing you like how this is like an arrow of information coming at you nonstop. So I don't know if this is someone you didn't talk to for a while, or someone you just met so you haven't talked to them at length, but this is a lot of communication going back and forth between the two of you. And a lot of the times when I see this card, how I first learned this card, okay, we're going to go way back. We're bringing it way back to when I was first learning tarot, like 7 years ago or whatever. It was like arrows of communication, arrows of like messages going back and forth, like a nonstop conversation. So there's that. Could it be Aphrodite coming in to work with me suddenly, or is it like a human person? This might be a dumb question. There's no stupid questions here. Okay. None. 0. That's not a stupid question at all. Yes. Absolutely. Because the Lovers would indicate a relationship that is very important. Okay. Very deep connections. Very, very inherently like tied to one another. And one that you know, make the choice to commit your time to. So that absolutely would fall into that category. Okay. So if this is you know, reconnecting with someone or getting to know someone better and realizing that you have this really important, special bond with them, it's going to be overwhelming. Okay. It's going to feel overwhelming. The 10 of Wands is showing me that you're overwhelmed. And I feel like, you know, a lot of the times when we do get connections that we want, when we do get relationships that we want, and we see it reflected like back in like, you know, the amount of messages we're getting, the amount of passion that we're feeling, just how excited we are to be around this person, whether it's romantic or not, because this could go for all types of relationships. It does feel very overwhelming. Okay. I feel like you're not going to have a container to hold all this. So in order to not feel as overwhelmed, I feel like you gotta be telling someone else in your life, not this person, someone else in your life, oh my God, this is a lot. This is all, a lot is happening in my life all at once. Okay, I feel like, or write it down. Write it down, get it out in a journal, whatever you need to like process just how overwhelming it feels to have this new connection or reignited connection or whatever in your life. That's just like the base read that I get from this. For other people, okay, who aren't resonating with that, for other water signs, I feel like things have felt are overwhelming already, okay? How could they not? So, for water signs that, like, that's not, you just feel like, you know, that's not about me. The other interpretation that I'm getting from this, because, like, I definitely, sometimes when I do these week ahead readings, I get multiple, like, vibes, because obviously there's just so much going on in our individual lives that I get, like, multiple vibes going on. So, I feel like your life has already been overwhelming. You've already felt so burdened by everything that you're carrying, okay? The cards want you to turn to the people in your life that are your ride or die relationships and unload like everything that you've been carrying, okay? Don't expect them to, you know, just take it all away, but at least share what's been going on, because I feel like you've been bottling it up and you feel like you need to handle it on your own and be strong, but you don't have to be. You can share how you're feeling with this person or people, because like I said, the Lovers sometimes is about a very difficult choice. And I'm not going to say that being in relationships are hard, because they're not always, but we still, when we have very strong relationships in our lives that are like our people, we still make that choice, you know, to commit our time, our love, our resources to that person or people. They made that choice. Okay? They want to hear what's going on. And I feel like that really needs to be said here. Okay? They want to hear what's going on with you. You don't have to keep it all to yourself. And I feel like by sharing that, you know, sharing how overwhelmed you're feeling, sharing whatever it is that has you wanting to drop all these metaphorical sticks and just give up, you are reigniting something. Again, okay, here with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a new journey. It's a spark. And I feel like you can really turn that spark into making some shit happen for yourself by leaning on the people that are closest to you here, okay, with your burdens. Because, like I said, the Eight of Wands is really fast moving. It's things moving really quickly, especially when it comes to creativity, passion, and taking action. And I feel like you're going to feel that spark again by, you know, like dealing with how overwhelmed you feel. And you're going to be able to work towards the things that you want to see happen in your life. Take action towards the things that you want to creatively foster, the things that you want to go towards. And you're going to be able to start moving forward again. And maybe you're back here at the page, you know, maybe you're back at square one. That's okay. Just take it a day at a time, take the steps to get there. And I feel like, honestly, you're going to be propelled really forward really quickly. Because this energy is here. Whenever I see this card, I have that Lady Gaga audio in my head where it's no sleep, bus, another club, no sleep. That's the energy this card has. So expect to see that regardless of which interpretation's going on in your life. Expect to feel that energy this week, okay? Like, maybe you've been feeling like you've been sleepwalking through life for a little bit. I feel like the fire is coming back. Whether that's because you're reigniting something with a person or you're getting out everything that you feel overwhelmed by. Whatever it is that's reigniting this energy, it's coming back. Okay, it's slowly coming back. And it might be slow, you know, like you might be starting at square one again, but you're feeling the thaw. Okay, what we got for you water signs? Whoa. New beginnings and a fresh start. What? What did I say? You may be starting over. You may be starting at square one. It's good. It's a good thing. Okay? Good things are happening from this new beginning and a fresh start. And that can be very, very overwhelming, right? Maybe that's where this overwhelming energy is coming from. But it's okay. It's okay. Change is good sometimes. I know change is scary. But it's going to be good for you, water signs. I promise. Who's next? If the wheel doesn't land on Leo at least once a stream, is it real? Is it a real stream? All right. As a Leo, moon and rising, I'm not looking forward to this. The week looking like. Whoa. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles seems to be coming up a lot lately in collectives, and I think it's because none of us have good boundaries. You know? Page of Wands is here again. Okay, well. Whoa. Whoa. Look at this Knight of Swords. He's feisty. Okay. Alright. Instantly. The vibe that I'm getting from this week is you gotta prioritize your resources. You gotta prioritize your resources and stop giving your time and energy to things that aren't giving you anything in return. Okay? And I don't mean in a selfish way. I mean like there's a situation that's draining you. This is for fire signs. There's either a situation that's draining you or there's a person that's draining you. And it's no longer beneficial to keep giving away your precious time, money, energy on it. Okay? You need to prioritize whatever, because I feel like the thought is happening for you fire signs as well. Like water signs, okay? Where we feel this spark again. I mean, that makes sense because, like, we're approaching spring, right? We're feeling the spark. We're feeling some creative energy again. We want to start getting back into that. And the only way to go forward and charge headfirst into our ideas, which is what the Knight of Swords represents, is to make sure that things are more balanced with our energy. What our resources. What are we giving away? Okay? Are we giving away everything and we have nothing left for ourselves? Are we pent up because we're not giving enough away? What is it? Are we draining ourselves because we're not having strong enough boundaries with ourselves? Are we spending too much of our own money on things to give us just instant gratification and then immediately just feeling drained by that? Are we spending too much time doom scrolling and having our energy drained and we have no time to actually channel it into the things that we want to do and go after? Or is there a situation that's external that is causing all of that? This week, you gotta sit with it. You gotta sit with it and figure it out. And kind of close the door on the drain. Plug the tray, so to speak. And go after your ideas. And don't really give a fuck about what anyone else thinks. Okay, you have this new creative pursuit that you want to go after. Like I said, you're feeling the spark again. Look at this card. Does this person give a fuck about the consequences or what anyone thinks? No. Prioritize just doing what you're thinking. Okay, even if it's Just do it, okay? Whatever you think, whatever you want to pursue, whatever your ideas are, do it. Don't care. Slay thine enemies. Said, never mind. Be gentle with yourself. Yes. Be gentle with yourself. Okay? Going after things, having strong boundaries, pursuing your ideas, and not caring what other people think is a lot. And if you can't do that all, like, overnight, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself on that journey. Don't instantly berate yourself for not being, like, a perfect 10 at, like, blocking out whatever's draining you. Or not caring what people think. Alright. Fire signs, you got this, okay? You're a fire sign. Nothing can stop you. All right, so if you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, let's see. All right, well, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, upright or reverse though? Upright, okay. Ace of Cups. I love this Ace of Cups card. The 6 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. Well, you're having a win this week. Okay? A win. A win is a win. That's restoring your cup of emotions, so to speak, at your signs. Okay? It's been a long drought. I feel like you've been cut off from your emotions. You haven't been like feeling the flow. And it's coming this week. Especially from a win. And whatever that looks like to you, it's going to look different for everybody. It's a win, especially in a public way, right? Like, this is a victory parade. So, it's a very public win. However, this is just the beginning, right? This is a win on the way to an even bigger win. Okay, however, there is a warning here with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is like, yes, take your win. Let it refill your cup here. Let it restore your emotions. Let it get you connected to your heart again. However, with the 7 of Cups, it's like, but also gut check. Gut check yourself constantly. Because there are going to be a lot of opportunities presented to you from this win, I feel like, whatever this is. And you're going to have to trust your gut, especially when, you know, you have this Ace of Cups, you have new emotions, you're feeling everything again. You're connected back in with your heart. You got to trust what it's telling you. Listen to your heart. It's also, say you don't have a lot of opportunities presented to you, right? With the 7 of Cups card, because that's not always the case when this card comes up. It's telling you to not think unrealistically this week. Baseline, okay? 7 of Cups is like, yeah, all this is great. This win is great. You feeling these emotions again are great. But don't go off into Delulu land with it. Okay? Try to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Because I feel like it's going to be very easy for you to get carried away here. You still have a lot of work to do, right? This is only at the 6. You're not at the 10 yet. Chill. Stay grounded. Enjoy it, though. Also, maybe not the best week to drink. If you've been drinking a lot, I get it, okay? Maybe take a break this week. If there's some event that you're going to or something where there's alcohol, maybe like limit yourself. But I'm getting an air of that with this. No judgment, though, at all. From the cards or me. Spend more time outdoors. That's a direct order. Spend more time outdoors. Go touch grass. Yep. Yep. You heard it from Michael. From himself. Go touch grass. Really. The vibe that I'm getting from this, I got a picture of myself just like going outside and taking in a big gulp of air. Even if it's too cold to spend like a significant amount of time outside, it's really saying like at some point this week, make sure you go outside, you take a big deep breath of fresh air. If that's all you can do, that's fine. Earth signs, are we ready? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Are we ready? Earth signs. Earth signs. I rebuke this. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want it. Thanks. I don't want it. Cool. I don't want it. All right, so we have Justice, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. This is saying a lot, okay? This is saying a lot. Like, there's a lot of chaos and destruction going on in our lives this week, but it's for the best, okay? It's, in fact, pushing us towards things that we want to do very passionately, okay? It's kind of giving that Phoenix energy that we pulled from the pick a card. This is a long time coming for you as well, okay? Being pushed towards having motivation and passion again. It's been a long time coming. It's justice. It's universal justice. I feel like whatever wrongs have been committed to you throughout, honestly, your lifetime, there's some sort of breakthrough there when it comes to that. These are two real big cards, and I do feel like what this is saying is the Tower is a breakthrough from the injustices that have been committed against you, whether by the universe, other people, what have you. It's an extreme leveling of the scales in your life where all of a sudden everything is just clicking. It's all clicking. You're getting it, and the barriers, the mental blocks, the roadblocks that you've put up for yourself, you're detonating them. Okay, that's where this Tower card is. It's kind of like an internal crumbling of mental roadblocks, your self-sabotage, because of circumstances that happened to you that maybe put you in this place and it was outside your control. It's an extreme leveling of those scales, like I said, and it's all crumbling down, okay? And you really are going to start to realize the limitations that you put on yourself. Because as earth signs, I know. I always feel like this is very unfair because I am an earth sign, so like I get real deep into it with earth signs every single week. But I just get it, right? As earth signs, we really do take, and I do feel like this goes for all signs, but because earth signs have the tendency to be like extreme perfectionists about things and not really show what's going on the inside, on the outside, or even seek help at all, we take on everything, every injustice, every bad thing that's happened to us, and we use it as fuel to hate ourselves, okay? To create a roadblock, to self-sabotage. Because these things that happen to us make us imperfect, therefore we're not good enough for anything. There's a breakthrough happening this week in these areas of your life, and honestly, you might have been starting to feel it already. Okay, I feel like the Venus retrograde started to get you thinking about that already. I know what area of life this is relating to me over, and I really do. I've had so many of these realizations already about what's stopping me. Okay, what is stopping me? At this point, the only thing stopping me is me. So I feel like things like that are crumbling in your life, and it's going to give you the motivation. Take immediate action. Okay, this is immediate action. You are seeing this happen this week. You're feeling it. You are like, wow, shit just got so real with me. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so if you feel very passionate about something this week and you just want to go for it, go for it. Okay, this could be applying to a job that you see that you think you're not qualified for or whatever, but you know, you're like, what's stopping me? Me. This could be like a new project you want to start. Like say, I know a lot of people in the community wanted to start streaming, but they have their own hang-ups on why they don't want to start streaming. This would be a week to start streaming, okay, with this energy. It could be like starting a new creative project. It could be reaching out to someone that you haven't talked to in a long time because you thought you weren't worthy because of XYZ reason. Whatever it is, if you feel the urge and you feel that fire and you're ready to go, but you feel that earth sign nature to like pull back, no, this is the week to just do it. Okay, do it. Follow that Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands are pursuing things. They're going after things. Anything that makes them feel motivated, taking action. And yes, There may be consequences from this, but your life, you know, you're already having all these realizations that you put up these roadblocks. You have stopped yourself from flourishing in some way. You might as well just go for it. Okay? Do the thing. Be a yes man this week. Earth signs. Just do the thing. Say yes. Say yes to more things. Just try things for fun. What's the worst that could happen? And just let these inner mental blocks fall away. And that might be scary, right? The tower is scary. It's chaos. It's very chaotic. But it's a long time coming, and at the end of it, things will feel more balanced. Hence the Justice card being here. It's long overdue, and it's bringing you a sense of clear-headedness, justice, and having the road free to pursue the things you want to go for. Okay. Why is every single reading hanging tonight? Like, dang. I just knew, like, I could feel it. Alright, I was getting ready to stream, and I was like, I don't feel that great tonight. Maybe I shouldn't stream. Maybe I should try to stream tomorrow. And something within me was like, no, you have to stream, like, right now. You have to do it. So, here we are. After all that. Okay, Earth signs, what do we got? Nothing like keeping the anticipation high here with this. Okay. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from the outside world because your inner world's crumbling. Okay? You don't need any extra stress. That's the vibe that I'm getting for with this. You don't need any extra stress being piled on your plate this week because, like I said, this is like your inner self is detonating. You're coming to realizations. You need a safe space to foster that. So, however you protect yourself from the outside world, whether that be limiting your screen time, you know, energetically cleansing more than you regularly do, wearing protective crystals, or limiting exposure to toxic people in your life, whatever it is that you need to do to protect yourself from the outside influences that add more stress, do that. Extra this week. You got this. We got this. Okay? I do feel like this is a good breakthrough. It's difficult. It's a lot. But it's necessary to shed and be reborn a better version of ourselves. To just let some of that inner self-hatred go and like the perfectionism, because perfectionism is unattainable. And we know that about other people, right? We don't hold other people to the standard. So why are we holding ourselves to this standard? Why do we think we have to be good at everything from the get-go? From the get-go? We don't. We don't. All we can do is try. Back to our screen. Okay. Bye, YouTube. I hope that you enjoyed our YouTube segment.